I'm excited to share with you the story about my personal experience. I'm Will, founder of our Light Group, providing customer-driven lighting solutions since 2008. Your subscription and comments would be greatly appreciated. There was a European corporate customer who wanted us to help transport the bags. The bag were to be sent to our warehouse from his Chinese supplier. Considering that they were just ordinary bags and we have cooperated with our lighting business before, I agreed to assist the customer. The customer sent us the packing volume and the weight of the bags, and we quoted the cost to the customer. The client transferred the fee to us immediately, same day after we had quoted. At that time, I felt a little weird why the cost had been transferred to us in advance before the bags were sent to us. By the way, I roughly calculated the profit of this batch of goods and would also profit about $10,000. The customer said that there would be same amount of bags every month, which meant there would be a profit of more than $100,000 a year. After all, he was a cooperative customer, so I didn't think much more about it. After receiving the bags from his supplier, my team and I felt dumbfounded. What are these ordinary bags? Aren't these counterfeit bags, including LV, Gucci, and so on? After we received the customer's product, we communicated with the customer right away, and we have refused to help transport the product on the ground of illegal and infringing bags. The customer disagreed and said that I agreed to help this, but I said that you didn't tell me what kind of bags they were, and you didn't even send me a picture. I didn't know that this kind of a bag were infringing bags. I had been trying to convince this customer, but he still felt that I was dishonest. Although customer seemed very angry, and I still adhered to the principle. Although the profit of this customer was not low, and the risk was too high, and it was very likely to be fined by the customers, and maybe even be sentenced. Considering that my company's principle have been never to do such a fluke business, we flatly rejected the customer's request again and asked for a return address. In the end, we returned to the customer's payment to the customer on the same day, and the goods were also returned to the supplier. As a businessman, there is nothing wrong with making profit, but I firmly rejected such an illegal and self-defeating business. Although the epidemic has been not over yet and everybody's business is not particularly as good as before, yet the principle must be adhered to. The profit does not belong to me, so I firmly refused. This is the bottom line of my company. Do you think me and my company's behavior reasonable? If this happened to you, what would you do then?